Okay, back to the grind. I wasn't initially gonna do this, but we're gonna hit the kettlebell pentathlon again. But this time with double 18s, 3 minutes on, 2 minutes of rest between each round. So I do have a rep goal on this. It is half of what you would normally do. So the reason I'm still primarily using 18s is because I'm trying to get my hands readjusted to kettlebell training, because barbells they don't callous you as much as kettlebells do. So especially my left hand here, kind of sore. I'm ripping some skin, but it's fine. They'll toughen back up, get really hard again, and it'll be all good. So the goal here, because we're starting with the cleans, because that's what you start with. I don't think it really matters the order, but I'm doing cleans, clean and press, snatch, jerk, and then long cycle. I mean, technically it's a push press, clean and push press, but the push press is so awkward with kettlebells, I feel. I'm just going to do the long cycle. And the long cycle's harder anyway. I don't really care. But half the reps is the goal. This is the only training session today. $60. If you never tried doing a 60 rep set with double cleans before, give that a shot. Okay, so it's 2 minutes of rest. Because the weight's doubled, I probably could have pushed the rest a bit more, but so now I got 30 reps of clean and press. Should be doable. Tell you what, you do enough reps of cleans, you kind of feel it in the upper chest a bit. It's weird. Feel it in the biceps, or at least I do, but it's funny because I'll go to the gym and do curls with like 115 pounds, and I don't feel it as that much. Granted, I don't do 60 rep sets, but so I don't know why, I'm just kind of hell-bent on doing this here pentathlon in different ways. Window is still messed up. Clean and press. One. Oh, 25. Yeah, I kind of figured that would be doable. I have the strength for it, so. Alright, I already know the snatches are going to be killer. I'm moving the snatches towards the end, so I'll get through the jerks on this next one. I'm surprised the cleans took longer than the clean and press. Alright, so 2 more minutes. Then I'm going to do the jerk, which will still probably be annoying, but one good thing, I ate more today. So, plus it's just not as long. Like this might be a little harder. Like those first few rounds are harder than what I did yesterday with the 12 minutes. But it's not long. So like, I might get like out of breath while I'm doing it, but this systemic fatigue isn't there, even though the weight is doubled. And that's what I said, like a normal version of this with the weights that I have available to me, not very difficult. If I want to do the whole thing with a 24, it would be because of the snatch. And then the jerk, maybe. But right now I'm just trying to get reaccustomed to kettlebell training, hard kettlebell training every day, pretty much. So prioritizing the 18s, because again, what I really need to recondition more than anything else seems to be my hands, because that does not feel good. You know what, I am going to get the snatch portion out of the way. I'm going to take these off because I have my running trunks on underneath. It's not underwear. They are running trunks. It has occurred to me, I haven't done those in a while, and it's kind of bothering my back. $23. I'm gonna hit 54. $33. 35. 36. 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. The point in 6 minutes for the single version is 108 reps. So 54, I know, only 13 of them were double, but I underestimated how tough it will be on the lower back. The rest of the session will be double 18s. That wasn't too bad. First of all, it's not as hot up here as it was yesterday because it's much cooler out today, and it's all dark and rainy all day. So yeah, it didn't really heat up. So that's nice. Secondly, I started with doubles, and it's only 3-minute rounds. So the snatch ain't that big a deal there. Now, 60 reps of unbroken jerks with doubles, that's gonna be hard. But I think I can power through. I've never attempted that many before. So I'll see what I can get here. Historically, this is my worst lift because this is the one where the muscular fatigue really can get you. Aside from the low back, the double snatch felt good, but that double snatch really is a lift you kind of have to work yourself up to, and I just don't think that I'm there. You know, because like I'm still coming off that back injury, so I should have thought of that before I tried it, but I didn't. Single snatch feels good, double still feels a little rough, so I'm going to have to work on that. Two. 3. 4. 30. 36. 37. 38. 39. 40. 'Shoulders burn, man. You know, I don't do the hip rest technique because I can't breathe. But I'm surprised I got 45. I would not have been able to get 60. Even if I didn't put the bells down, I probably could have got 55. if I could have fought through the burn there. And you really feel that in your upper chest a lot too. So I said, people who waste their time doing, like, the incline bench is fine, but if you just do overhead work, you will have a big chest, like a big upper chest, most of the time. Maybe if you got short arms you won't, but for me, with my long arms, it's a lot of range of motion. You really engage a lot of the pec. Okay, I should be able to get the long cycle. 60 reps or close to it. I don't know if 3 minutes is enough time to get 60 reps, but I shouldn't have to stop, is what I mean. The fatigue doesn't accumulate the same way with the jerk, the long cycle rather. And I know it's a long cycle push press, but I just don't see the point in doing it that way. Like, the only thing is you can't do a dip, a second dip. I just feel like the whole movement's kind of awkward, and I feel like the regular long cycle's harder anyway for your cardio, because you engage more muscle on that second dip. They kind of jerk the bell overhead instead of press it. So to me, this one's all about conditioning. So one, two, three, four, six, seven, eight, nine. I will demonstrate the push press here. 10. 1. 'Cause I guess I lied, because the burn. I guess I am disqualified now. Okay, that was 20 reps. Not great. I really thought I'd do better on that. I think my problem is I go too fast. But also, like I said, still getting back into it. I think it's doable, because I was doing timed long cycle before. 3-minute sets, 12 reps a minute. And I know with this weight, the doubles, my maximum reps per minute was 16 when I was training regularly for it. But obviously, I wouldn't have had enough time to get to 60 reps on this. with the doubles. Not in 3 minutes. I don't think I would have had enough time. So total reps, I hit my 60 cleans. I hit the 30 long cycle press or clean and press, so that's 90. I did hit 54 snatches, but a little differently, but that's 144. I hit 45 jerks, surprisingly. So that's 189, and then I did 20 of these, so 209 reps. Everything double except the snatch, and that was due to my lower back and nothing else. Like, the snatch felt fine on the grip, even the hands felt okay once I got used to it. It really was just my back right in here started to feel a little and I didn't want to risk it because I can do the kettlebells without any issues, so why would I go and fuck it up? But the difference between what I did yesterday evening and what I did today, the heart rate is not that high. Obviously I can breathe, I can talk well, I don't look like I'm gonna die, I don't feel like I'm gonna die. The difference with the double is the muscular fatigue. It's the burn. Feel it in the forearms a bit, but mostly I feel it right up in here, the upper chest especially, and then the delts and excuse me, the shoulder. This whole region up here is kind of fried. So that's the difference between single and double. Double, basically when you do something like this with doubles, you almost never get to the point where you're gonna keel over from cardio problems. It is mostly muscular strain with these types of lifts. If you just do long cycle, yeah, the conditioning can get you because the long cycle does not build up the accumulative muscular strain like straight jerks will, or even prolonged sets of double snatches will. The long cycle, you get that break with the clean, you get to hold it here for a second, then you pop up. If that's what you're starting with, you don't really get a whole lot of burn. Even for a half-hour set. So that's nice. But yeah, that's the double version of that. There was a dude who made a YouTube short. He did 2 minutes on and then 90 seconds of rest. So I figured double up the kettlebells, cut the time in half. Try it that way. And yeah, the single for 12 minutes is just harder. But I know a lot of people in the kettlebell area act like this is one of the hardest things you can do. To me, it's not really. And I think I will prove that by doing a 6-minute one tomorrow. Or shit, I might actually just try 6 minutes single. Like, just stop this video, upload it, and then maybe grab some water and then go for the normal pentathalon. I kind of like the idea of doing that. Just because, like, I still feel pretty good. I didn't really do anything today. So I might actually just do a second session, which would be pretty cool. Kind of liking this beard. Like it a fair bit. I think I'm going to keep it through the winter. Then in the spring, I'll have the glorious mustache. Peace.